What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? This is Matt the Tomato right here. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Welcome to episode 4 of Prison Architect, playing with the female prison here. We got lots of stuff going on. We're moving the yard to a bigger area. We're going to build more cells here, of course. We got a protective custody area in the works. Things are going really good, actually. Liking the layout so far. Not sure as to whether it's going to fruition or not into something good. Not entirely sure, but we will see whether we can get anything good out of this. Of course, our prisoners need quite a few things here, like spiritual stuff. They're going to need a visitation because, of course, we haven't built a visitation yet. Although we are getting some more phone booths up, so hopefully should be okay with family needs for now. Of course, there's all the reform programs and all that jazz to look forward to as well. For now, though, I'm just building up another yard over here, a bigger yard, a better yard, and we're going to build some more cells here. And once I've got those cells up, we'll meet the cell block B criteria. No, 50 prisoners for that. We'll meet the criterion, though, for the inmate nutrition research, which tends to go absolutely apeshit. Things happen when you do that because prisoners get cranky that they're not being fed properly. So yeah, we'll obviously work on that. We've got our forestry going here though, so hopefully we're going to make some extra cash on the side selling some wood, which would be really nice. Might just lay down a few lights out here though, just because can't see diddly squat out there. Although I have allocated this to be staff only, but to be honest, that's more for my benefit. I can see what's actually going on because I can't see the workmen running around here other than the little flashlights. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Plenty of stuff to do. Okay, right. Actually, we need some lights in the yard as well. That's going to be a good idea. There we go, we'll put 6 lights there. That will be okay for now. And of course we need to bring the electricity cable over here. So we're going to have a block there. It's actually going to be kind of annoying running that across here, but it is what it is. We'll, yeah, it's kind of going to be a little bit annoying, but oh well. Okay, good. Canteen, kitchen is done. Excellent. Right, it's all unsecure, but we will make it secure. We will ensure that we can get prisoners in here. The easiest way to do that is going to be to build this block here and then have a door running in through there, and we'll make this staff only. Of course, this is going to be the security area, so we'll build that. So yeah, I'll let the workmen finish this first before I do that, and then we'll get this cell block on the go as well. We should probably build a storage room. Actually, temporarily, this is going to eventually be the workshop, but make that into a storage space. Just to move all of this crap out the way, because that's going to be a real pain in the ass. I am going to hire 2 more workmen here as well. Yeah, the budget's stretched a bit, but we will hire 2 more workmen. Just because we're a bit short on workmen here. But also because we've got the forestry now, we're going to need these workmen to chop down those trees afterwards. So definitely required. I want to build the cell block first because I want to get the nutrition research stuff going, which I'll do after the security procedure bit here. But I also want to build these parole rooms because there's a chunk of wood here as well. There's a bunch of trees that we can ditch, that we can sell, which would be some good money. So yeah, it's just about prioritising here, but I want to get the security up first here as well, because then this area is ready, but then we're not taking on any new prisoners right now, and it doesn't matter. So I think we need more prisoners, though, to be honest, because we need to increase our cash flow. Because, of course, running the parole does cost money. Of course, if they're successful, you get the money back. In fact, you get it 10 times over. More than 10 times over, in fact. 12 times over because it costs 250 to run the program, but if they get released, you get 3 grand, so it's 12 times over. So as long as at least 1 prisoner is released for every 12 that you run through parole, you're gonna be okay. Yeah, so these things are now moving over to the storage. That's great. Very, very happy that that's happening. So let's build this then. let's get this area going. Now, I did want to build the parole slightly bigger, so it's going to look a bit wonky, but it is what it is. So, this is going to look weird. I'm probably going to have to do this, though. Ah! Crap. Accidentally slipped there, just as I was building that. There we go. Expand that to there. And I suppose temporarily we might as well just build a door. Just so that we can get in. And then, of course, I'll knock that wall through and whatnot. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Cool, okay, so, lock-up time. This is when they can use the loo and go to the shower. So, which is exactly what they're all doing. So, that's the benefit there of not building an actual shower room, is the prisoners can stay in their cells. They can just shower and go to the loo in their own time, but also it's a bit of privacy. Also reduces the likelihood of trouble, because obviously these guys are, rather than running into each other and potentially some of them getting shanked in the shower, they are instead just in their cells, and they can, yeah, they can just chill in their cells and meet their needs in the cells. Good. Okay, right. So, get this built first. Could actually do with building another door here and then just deploying a guard in there, because then they can open all these doors. Now, eventually what we will do is we'll get the security up and running, and we will run the remote access. So we'll get door servos on all of these, and we'll just have one guard sitting there opening doors as and when he needs to. So we will do that. That's going to be fine. How are you doing over here? You have no food. That's another thing I'm slightly concerned about, is you have no food. Yeah. You haven't eaten for a while, and you're in a spot of bother. Try and hire another cook to make some more food. I think they're running around like lunatics here. Having an extra cook might be handy. Of course, this is where doing kitchen safety would be a better idea, because then you can get prisoners to do it. But I'm slightly concerned. Obviously, we could build metal detectors and whatnot, but I'd be very concerned about the distribution of knives, and subsequently spoons and whatnot for digging as well. Yeah, want to minimise the amount of potential trouble here, so... Look at these two. Okay, right. I'm actually mildly tempted to buy this expansion now and start just spreading it out. Notebook page. I admittedly did not even bother to read that. I was just, nah. Okay, right. Yeah, because then we could just start building a visitation here, and we could just continue this path plan that we got going here. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. I think what we'll do is when we build this block here, we will have a pathway that runs up here to this area. Equally, what I think I'll do is I'll expand the yard a bit eventually and have another pathway running through here so that we have an exit in the middle. The only problem with that is it is very close to the reception, but nonetheless, I think that's going to be okay. We can run a door through here and have a pathway that runs all the way through there, so you can actually walk between these middle zones and the main sort of path here. Of course, eventually what we'll also do is we will pave this over so that you can walk along here at breakneck speed, you know, that sort of thing. So we'll make it a lot nicer, we'll make it better for prisoners to be able to use, and more efficient for people to get around as well, like they're walking much quicker, which would be good. So hopefully... Is this not finished? What's going on? Ah, this dude here, rightfully. Finish laying this, please. Yeah, you haven't eaten. I'm really concerned. So there is food here now. Good. There's food here now, so hopefully you will eat. Very, very concerned there, though. about that. Okay, so we got the door. So we need a pathway here. So that's going to be fine. There. Okay, so looks like we have a spot of issue here with the obviously because that's too big. So this is going to be a great spot for some solitary cells. Because we haven't got any yet, and we do need to build some, because if trouble does arise, then of course we can put them in there. So we'll have solitary cells down the bottom here. This will be a path that you can walk through, and we'll just go from there with that. I think that's going to be a great idea. Okay, so a couple of lights. And yeah, we're just going to... So what I think I'll do, just to save a bit of time, is I'll just clone the cells that we've got here. And I'll just position these there like that. There we go. We'll just clone those. Lots of things to build, of course. Temporarily, we will remove the rooms, so then they don't immediately get allocated. And then we need to build some extra toilets as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will install a large jail door there. And subsequently... Do I want to do that? I think so. Yeah, I do want to do that. Yeah. Just checking if that's okay to do, yeah. So we'll expand the yard. So actually what we'll probably end up doing is we'll keep this yard going a bit bigger. We'll have a path through here. I think what we'll do is we'll have this as a path through here. We'll have a yard here. We'll have another yard here. We'll just build 2 yards. And we'll just have a pathway that goes through here because I kind of want to keep the hedge. I like the hedge. I like hedges. Maybe we should make all of this into hedges instead of fence. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that would be nice. Looks so much better. I really like the hedge. The hedge is a great feature. Useless in terms of, obviously, you know, if you had the climbable fences and whatnot going, because prisoners can climb fences and hedges very easily, but I think that's a really good idea. I like hedges. This tree is somewhat in the way. But it kind of looks nice as well, so I'm just going to leave that tree there. That's going to be okay. Goody goods. Right. Utilities, of course. It does not clone utilities. So we need to ensure that the water is allocated to these toilets here. So, again, another great benefit of building the pipework the way I have is I can just simply run these along here. Save a bit of money. I might just do that. Just for the solitary cells. Is there any benefit or drawback to knocking this through? It would just remove the deployment, I suppose, but that's about it. I can just redo that. That's not going to be a problem because I want this to be 1 cell block. This is 1 cell block. So 8 extra prisoners will take us up to 24, 26. Knob. Capacity, can't even count, which would be great for the inmate nutrition research. So that will be a good number of prisoners to try that with. So I will probably just complete the security procedure certification before grabbing the inmate nutrition research. This can be locked open for now. No, it can't be locked open for now because we've knocked that through. So right, so I'm going to assign 4 guards into here now because it's a longer stretch. What I might eventually do is I'll go 4 guards and a dog. And we'll have a dog running up and down here as well. I think that will be a good idea. So I'd be fairly happy to do that. Everybody's asleep now. We'll do a tunnel search as well. Obviously, we're going to knock this door through eventually as well. But for now, it's quite a useful way of just having these guys walk in and out of here without having to wait for the door. So, yeah, I'll just keep that there. They're trying to use this anyway, so I'll just lock that open. It's okay. In which case, I'll dismantle the door. That'll be fine. Good. Okay, we're looking okay. No trouble. Very surprised, actually. Yes, they're normal security, but no actual trouble, because there's a lot of things that they're missing here. No spirituality, no visitation, no common room. They don't have access to a common room either. They've only got the yard. So, yeah, actually, no trouble is kind of interesting. Lots of prisoners up for parole as well, so we're missing out on some money there if these prisoners are not reoffending, which at the moment they're not, because they're all doing really well. We are going to do a toilet search here, though. we should probably do a shakedown at some point as well, because we have no metal detectors or dogs, so contraband is readily available, no doubt. But yeah, we'll just do a quick search of these toilets here. We have found some drugs. Okay, we found a hammer there as well, which can obviously be lobbed over fences. So, yeah, so we found some drugs. So they're just in lockdown here. And we found a phone there as well, so yeah, well done. Apart from that, though, we're okay. We will do a full shakedown, probably in free time. When we get to the next day, we'll do it in free time. Just going to be easier. Good. Okay. Yeah, we're looking all right so far. Yeah, you don't really need to be in there. That's kind of a waste of time. To be really honest, it's a waste of time. So I could use the deployment, but to be fair, it's probably just easier to just unassign that as a kitchen. Yeah, so okay, we'll just unassign that as a kitchen. We'll sort that out in a minute. Once we've fixed this here, once this is all ready and ready to go, we'll sort that out. We'll build a security. Obviously, we'll take on 8 more prisoners as well. We'll build a security here, and then we'll expand a little bit further. I'll expand the yard. I'll build another yard here, and we'll do this, and then I'll probably consider parole, I suppose, would be the next thing to do. So yeah, if we do parole here, what I think we'll do is we'll then build another yard in this space here, and then there might be some room for some more cells in this area. So I might do a block that runs across here like that. We'll have a block that runs here like that, and then maybe 2 blocks in here, or just one big one in there. We're not sure yet. We'll work it out. So yeah, we'll figure that out as time goes on. Yeah, things are going okay, actually. Yeah, we're doing all right here. Not too bad. I probably might just accelerate time here just to get this done. I love how that toilet's just in mid-air there. That's really funny. Just do that here. Yeah, 4 guards. That should be okay. I think 4 guards and a dog would be sufficient in each cell block. And then we'll have dogs running around sort of on some of the pathways as well. So we'll probably actually need... Well, probably, to be fair... I'm actually thinking we're probably going to build a really big kennel, and we're going to have loads and loads of dogs running around, because I think the dogs are brilliant. So, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Okay, all of this is finished now. So, walls and doors, I was in the correct one. Jail door, orange. Let's go ahead. So we're going to miss the intake for today, but it is what it is. That's okay. And then we'll go with the secure doors there, so they can pass food into solitary without the they all tried going out there because that was obviously open there, so they've all tried to go out that way. That's really funny. Okay, we can close that now. Great. This might be a good spot for a patrol, actually. Just thinking about it, that might be a good area for patrol to open both of those doors. So yeah, we'll have four guards deployed. That's a lot of guards, actually. We probably don't need that many. So let's do 3 guards deployed, and we'll have a patrol along here. That actually would be a great spot for a dog. Would I rather just have the dog just running around up and down here, though? But that might be a good spot for a dog. But actually, because prisoners are going to come in here left, right, and centre. But I think that's just going to be better to just have a patrol here. Because then you can open both the doors. At least for now. Because eventually we'll get the door servos, and we'll just do those remotely. But otherwise, yeah, you're just patrolling up and down there. So I think, yeah, there we go. So the patrol is actually the one that then opens the doors. So that's great. Good. Right, so we need rooms, cells. So we're going to build... We've got 8 more cells here, and now we've also got the solitary cells here as well, with just a toilet. Now, some people choose to put beds in them as well. To be fair, not building a bed in a solitary cell is probably very inhumane. But hey, don't do anything wrong then. It's as simple as. Good. Okay, right. Yeah, let's get the security up then. This might cause some pandemonium, because, of course, this is going to delete some fencing, and there may temporarily be a gap in the wall here. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Worst come to worst, what I could do is I could do a bang up, just to make sure that nobody... could cause some trouble here. I was thinking about shakedown as well, wasn't I? So, but I think I might end up doing a bang up. Yeah, that might be something that might happen here. Just because I'm a bit scared that this is going to bust the fence to a certain point where it's actually going to provide a way out. Because there are gaps here. It's free to get out here. Yeah, might have to do this. Yeah, it's a bang up. Okay. Sorry, folks. Some people might get angry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have the pacifier as well. I forgot about that. Who has a calming effect on prisoners. Yes, of course. I completely forgot that we actually had the pacifier. Right, they're all now having to wander around there. So once this is built, I think we'll be fine. But for now, it is just going to be, yeah. So the prisoners locked in their cells is being negated by the warden at this point. So, yeah, we should be okay here. There's a prisoner missing here. Oh, yeah, because we got the... Oh, hang on. No, that's interesting. Wait, what? Yeah, so we should be... There's a cell here that's not being used. So we should be taking on 9 prisoners. That's obviously glitched out there. Because there's nobody in there. Huh. Not sure what's happened there, but obviously, yeah, we'll get 9 prisoners in for that. Right, as long as this is done by the time we get to eat, we should be all right. Yeah, just lock them in here for now. Surprised they're not getting crankier, to be fair, because a lot of their needs are not being met. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I think we've got 2 or 3 more spots here. Okay, let's see what happens. Huh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There you go. You can go out again. Right, so build this, and build a large jail door. Actually, we're not going to run a path down there, are we? So we literally do not care where that is going to be. I was thinking about running a path along here, but then I remembered that fence is only there just to temporarily let... Yeah. So that's okay. So no, we'll just put it there. That'll be fine. Good. Okay. 7 prisoners up for parole now, out of the 16 that we got. So it's nearly 50% of prisoners are up for parole. So we're going to want to schedule in some hearings here. We're going to want to build the parole hearing quite soon. Of course, with 9 new prisoners arriving as well, the cash flow is going to go up, so we'll definitely be able to fund that. That will be fine. Okay, eat time. Hopefully people aren't going to get too angry. Good. Okay, right. Superb. Open the door. This is ready to rock and rumble, actually, isn't it? Yeah, so if we go... rooms... security... Cool. So, we need an office desk. So I'll ram that in the corner. We need a chair. And we need a filing cabinet, which is very interesting, to say the very least. Right, so I'm going to go with a CCTV monitor, because we're going to want to do that eventually anyway. We want a door control system. And we want a phone tap. So they're the things we're going to want, and I've left a bit of room here because there's obviously room here maybe for another CCTV monitor because they can only take 8 at a time. Whereas a door servo or the door control system can go for absolutely shitloads of doors at the same time. So that's going to be helpful. No, we don't really need. We can lock that open, but we just don't need to. And there's plenty of guards here anyway, so we also need a light. Okay, we are going to need to connect these up, of course. So do that, and then run that up there like that, because these individual units need to be connected up. Good. Okay, so this is a popular guard hangout, of course. The security. So there's plenty of guards in here. Eventually, we'll build another security. Like, we'll have other securities around, and off of one of them, we'll probably build the armory when we get the armed guards kicking around here. Right. So let's go into wiring. Let's go for the door servo. So that's the wrong place. There we go. There. Right. So we need one there. There and there. There. Maybe one to the holding cell is probably going to be fine. You do not need door servos on individual jail cells. That's fine. That'll do. That's it for now. Yeah, cool. Okay, right. Obviously, all the door servos need to be connected up individually to utilities as well. Unless they're indoors, like that, which is perfectly fine. Good. Okay. Right. So utilities, we can build the water pipe now. That should be okay. We've got the security in place, so we should be all right. We will actually do another quick search, though, of the toilets, just to make sure. Also, this lassie's over here. Search that one. What's going on? We have trouble! She was not happy at being searched because we found drugs. So, good job. You are due to go into solitary. Good timing on that. First incident. 11 days in, and we have our first incident here. We found some phones. We found a phone in her area. Good job we searched that then. So let's search everything. Search the baby's crib. Yeah, right. You're injured as well, so you're going to need to go to the infirmary first. Oh no, here comes the doctor. You're coming in. You're actually doing something useful, woman. Jesus. We also found needles. Bloody hell. You have been busy. A shakedown is definitely going to be required here. No doubt about it. We need to get a shakedown going here. Right. Utilities. Yeah, we just need to run these out to here like that. We could also do with some sort of light out here. Just get a light there. Maybe one there as well. Actually, the deliveries area needs lighting as well, doesn't it? There's not a lot going on here. Yeah, let's get a few lights out here just so we can actually see what the hell we're doing. Right. What do we got here? Yeah, basic literacy skills. That's, of course, the foundation education program. We will get these things rolling, don't worry. Right. Connect. So, 1. Of course, it costs to connect these days. It never used to, but it does now. Not much, though. It's fine. Right, let's hook this up over here. So, this will improve efficiency big time. Because now we've got all these... so we can have one guard opening all of the doors now, which is great. I'll keep that patrol for now, just because of the requirement for the security procedure. If I were to get one more patrol anywhere, maybe here. I don't even know. Outside the infirmary, maybe, just to complete the mission. Yeah, but I don't actually want it, so... Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Ultimately, that's going to be a dog, so... right, these prisoners are coming in here, so once they come in, we'll go for the inmate nutrition research, and then we'll start having to mess with the regime here. Right, the other thing we should do is build... 1, 2, 3, 4. We should get this area ready. Because... we got new prisoners coming here. There we go. Right. I'll actually hire 15 guard. Let's go 20 guards. That'll be fine. Any snitches? Ex-prison guard. Here we go. Right. So you need to be protective custody. Oh, we got one with a baby there as well. So that's going to fill the 2 family cells. And then we need to deploy this area. So what we need to do is deploy this as medium security only, so that then she will not yet be allocated a cell. So she will stay in there. Miss Protected Custody will stay in here for now, because she won't be allocated a cell, and then I'll just allocate one over this way. So deployment, protected only, this area. We'll assign a guard there and there. That's probably going to be a bit heavy, to be fair, for this area. Right, kitchen here. We'll actually do staff only there. And then we need cells. Lovely. Okay, right. So, where they are now allocated as protected only, this lassie should be escorted over here. She should be sent over there. Any other issues? No. Ex-prison guard. Okay, good. Right. What did you do to end up in here? Driving under the influence. Well done! Jesus, must have been a particularly stressful day at work, that. Okay, but that's it for now, so cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matty Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series. Join me next time for more from our Prison Architect playthrough here with the female prison. See you later, guys.